Hey folks, BC7 here. How's everybody doing this morning? It's a fine Saturday morning here on the West Coast, and I'm bringing you a new series. As I mentioned in my Farming Simulator series, I have this game, Farming Giant by UIG, same people that do the Agricultural Simulator series. It's a great little simulator. I played a little bit of campaign, a little bit of scenario, and enjoyed the heck out of both. But what we're going to do is, I'm going to start a campaign today, and walk you guys through, see how we make out. We may become the richest farmers in all of Europe. We may find ourselves in the red and out of the game. Because, unlike Farming Simulator, if your dollar balance goes below zero, you're done. Yes, indeed. And we're going to do a campaign, I think. So, welcome to a new game of Farming Giant. Alright. Now, somewhere, they usually leave us a building. And if we go to this little icon, location marker, if we're really lucky, they left us one of those by the building. You have no location markers. Okay. So, what that means basically is that we can choose a spot pretty much anywhere. So currently we are here. Market Station North is just up there. Which is kind of cool. So I think we would like to be right in here somewhere. Yeah. Because that would allow go Market Station, which is there, and Bern, which is here, or Berlin, which is here. So, yeah, I think we are going to start farming in here. That should do it. Okay. So you start off with $1 million and, well, land. Everywhere land. It's a great thing. And the first thing you need to do, well, you need to buy some of that land. Yeah. So we're going to do just that. And to make things easier, we're going to do it right up by a road. So, to buy land, you go here to the Land tool. Simply click on it. And then to start land, roads, fields, any of that stuff, you go there. Now you are allowed to create. You can create anywhere you don't see red. So, this may seem like I'm really limiting the size, but if you take the fact that I can use both sides of this road, that's a huge area. Now I'm going to demonstrate just how huge that is. So, let's say we want our first piece of land to start here. Go. Yeah. And just get that square on the screen. Makes it easier for me to be square on the screen. How's that? I think we can go a little bigger. Yeah, we can go a little bigger. So, let's take that one out. Let's take that one out. And let's go to here. Let's go to here. And then to here. How's that? 89,000. I think that'll work. So this is our first piece of land. Boom. We now own it. Alright, now we would like to put on this land, first off, a main building. Main buildings are where you store fertilizer, insecticide, pesticide, and agricultural lime. It's also where your workers come from. Each normal size or small main building will hold 8 workers. Okay. these 8 workers you're going to be spreading to everything else in your industry. So you will continuously throughout the game be looking to add these. Now, normally on a start, you would get 1 main building, and that would be the small one. The reason I have an option for a medium main building, because the other part of this game is actually leveling up. If we look up here, you'll see that I'm actually a level 6. Alright. These icons here show your level progress. One is animals, one is crops. Every time you fill this bar with crops and animals, you go up a level. I'm just going to pause the game. Each time you go up a level, it opens up new things. Like when I hit level 7, I'll open up medium-sized garages, a medium-sized mill, jam factories, and I'll be able to make some new products. So, the other thing you get as you level up, and also for getting achievements and such things, is this. There's an actual skill tree in the game. So, and I have 12 skill points to spend. The reason for that is because I have played this before. Now, I started a new game, and I thought they would start me from scratch, but apparently, all of your achievements, all of your skills, etc. are remembered. Well, but they do allow you to reassign your skill points, which, wow, I have 24 of them. I can do pretty good here. What I usually do, not that I'm a total expert, but what I do in this one is I'll usually, first thing is increase my storage. Max that out. Okay, that gives you 10% more storage in everything you own. So your cow bars that normally would have 150 cows in them, with this you can now hold, I think it's 164. And that goes down to everything. Instead of 10,000 milk, you can have 10,200 and something milk. It's, like I say, it works its way across all of it. Cultivating, spraying, you can see that these skills just cover pretty much everything. Water awareness, business skill, road costs. That reduces interest rate, that reduces your road costs, but that's about all I really want for the worker one right now. I also want to throw some points into a butcher and a dairy, but first I'm going to throw the max points into big animals. That's your milk cows, your meat cows, and your sheeps. And I think that'll do for now. And yeah, good enough for now. Good enough for now. And I'm actually going to start with just a normal size main building. I'd like to be as close to a standard run through. Having the 6 levels, I'm not going to let that affect too badly here. So, this is our main building. We have to place it on our property. Anywhere that it flashes green, it can be placed. If you press the shift key, you can use your middle mouse button to rotate the building to an acceptable angle. There we go, I kind of like that. We're going to put it down right there. And then the other building we're going to need right away is a garage. And again, we'll go with the nice small one. We will rotate him around. Try and keep him fairly close to the house, or at least as close as they'll let us. Oops. Perfect. We'll place our garage there. And those are the 2 main buildings you want to start with. So we can go back up here and allow time to continue at normal pace. Now, as you can see, they'll actually start building these. So, the other thing we're going to need is roads. So if I click my road tool and then go over here to my create tool, easiest way to do this is click on the building and then click out in front of it. Right? And that'll let you know. So I like that. we're going to have a road there. And then from the end of that one, we're going to run to the main road. I like that. And then from this building to that road. Bump. Perfect. The road building takes a little bit of getting used to, but no. Why are you coming up red? Come on. And the reason it takes some getting used to is mainly for this. It quite often doesn't want to go where you want it to. You see, it's not going to allow me to put a bloody road to this other one anywhere. So, let's see. So, I think what I'm going to do here, okay, let's run a road right across. Yeah, that'll do for now. It's not connected to that. There we go. Like I say, sometimes the roads are kind of a pain in the butt and take up more than they should. So now we have a garage. Let's go out of road building mode. And we have our main house. And our main building, as you can see, we go down here. We can hire workers. First thing we want to do, though, is make sure that our main building has water. So we're going to put it on a water subscription. There we go. And we want to hire workers. And as you can see here, we can hire up to 8 per main building. Well, let's start small because workers cost money. I'm going to hire half of what I can normally get. Perfect. And now I'm going to click our garage. And I'm going to also put it on the city water supply. And add 2 of the 4 workers to the garage. Perfect. Okay. Now is when you really have to start making some decisions. Do you want to do crop growing? Do you want to start with animals? Do you want to do dairies, butchers, pigs, chickens, rabbits? All of these things do become available. Not all are available at the beginning of the game. This leveling up thing, not only to get these, but at some point, like I don't have rabbits yet. I don't like the power to raise rabbits. This will come at a level. Same thing with the hutches they live in. I can't yet buy one. That will come when that comes. So, the next thing, but what I find usually starts off for making us a little bit of money, is to get yourself some cows. So, we're going to start with cows. So let's go to stable. And the first thing we see here is we can buy a small cow bar for $212,000. Not cheap, but hey, we're in farming, it ain't cheap. And let us put our little cow bar right, sure, right there. And then again, I put a road from it. Oops, sorry. Put a road. Create road. From there. Why do you want to go there? I want you here. Ah, nice. There. We have a road. Now, we have the capability of raising cows, right? Well, no. Because we don't have any cows. In fact, we're going to want to get some cows. So let's do that. Let's get some cows. Let's come back out of road building. Go to our garage. And if you go down here, we can click buy machinery. And we want to get some cows. To get some cows, you got to have a truck. In fact, a truck for animals. Perfect. And the only one I have available is small, so we're going to buy a small truck for animals. You'll notice up here, Warsaw. Okay, this is a list of all the cities in the area. All right. Whenever you go to buy something major like a vehicle or an implement, okay, it doesn't count with buildings, but anything that goes into your garage, you can look for a better deal. All right. Like this little truck, well, and this is the one I want. In Warsaw, they want $40,600 for it. Okay. $56,000 in Lyon. Well, I sure as heck ain't buying it there. $59,000 in Paris. You can see, you can get, oh, there we go. That's a good price. $58,49. You can see there's a fair bit. I mean, we've seen a $10,000 spread already. And that's on only something that's worth $50K. Some of the more expensive things, that can really, there we go, $47,300. So it looks like Vienna might be where we buy our truck. Oh, $41,000. Alright, so there's almost a $20,000 difference. So I think Avignon, yeah, Avignon is where we're going to buy our truck. So let's buy a truck from Avignon. Buy. There we are. Now, this garage has a truck in it. So now we click that. We can go down to our garage, and we can see that what it contains is a truck for animals. And the options here, we can maintain the vehicle. Of course, it's brand new, it won't require maintenance. But this is something to keep in mind. You have a choice. Now, you can't automate this, alright? So it is something that you do have to have in your head. If you don't click this once in a while on all your vehicles and maintain them, you'll get a little error message at some point coming up telling you a vehicle is broke. Now, usually maintenance, if you get on it fairly regular, is $300-400 a pop. Some are a little more. Generally, if you have a breakdown, you're looking at thousands. So just like real life, always better to maintain a vehicle than have it break down. You can also sell them, and unlike Farming Simulator and a few others, you get a very large percent of what you put into them back. Right? Or you can relocate them to another thing. By the time you're a few hours into this game, you'll likely have 4 garages or 5 garages, or you know what I mean. So there you go. So let's give that little truck its first. Oh, the other thing you can see when you do that, let's go back to our vehicles, is it'll actually tell you what these trucks can do. Like this truck will carry 15 cows for milk, 15 meat cows, 20 pigs, 22 sheep, 14 horses, 300 chickens, blah, 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 blah. Okay? That's something you have to keep in mind. Now, our first exercise today is getting some cows happening. Alright? So let's click on our cow bar, which at this point, as we hover over it, it just says it has no workers and it's just a cow bar. So, first thing we always want to do is put it on water. Alright. Then we need to hire some workers. So it can take 3 workers. I think we have 2 left right now. So we'll hire 2. In fact, no, we'll fill it up. I'm going to hire 1 more worker at my main house. Go back over here and put the 3rd worker on. There we go. Now we have 3 of 3 workers. So let's start turning this cow bar into an actual cow bar. Okay. To do that, we click on it. We go down here and we have 3 icons. We have vehicle task, we have storage, and we have products. Alright, well, there's no cows in there, so it's not producing any products. The only thing that cow bars store is poop, and there's no cows to make any. So let's go to the vehicle one. Here's your vehicle task screen. Any building you click on can bring this up when you click on vehicle. And what we're looking for is you select a vehicle, and it'll come up with this. Now that's telling you we want to know where you want to get the vehicle. Well, right here. This garage and this truck. Alright. What do we want to do with the truck? Well, we want to take it... We don't want to go take anything out of the butcher shop, because there's the cow bar. There's nothing in there. We want to take something to the cow bar. What do we want to take? Well, we want to take some meat cows. Where do we want to take them from? We're going to have to drive to the city and get them. So, as we are right here, our closest places are Market Station North or Berlin. And Market Station North is close enough. And we are going to go the max, which is 15. That's all this truck will carry. So, go truck. And there we go. And if we zoom down here, we see our little truck is heading off to Market Station. And it's at times like this that you want to go up here and click that. Zoom. Now we can see he's gone into Market Station and he's on his way back. Alright, now if we hover over this, we have 22 cows. Why 22? Well, you put a bunch of cows together, they make more cows. Yeah. And that's the way this farm works. Alright. I bought 15 cows. I now have 22 in here. I'm going to let this build up for a little bit before I do anything else with it. Okay. But here's the first steps of our little farm. Alright. And eventually, this whole thing is going to be our farm. So, but, what do we got there? I think you'll find on occasion, if you look around, you'll find crates on the ground. These crates, doesn't seem to be any near my farm right now. So, these crates are a mixed blessing. They can do everything from award you brand new vehicles or perks that will last certain amounts of time, to things like where all your cows catch a disease, or so. Yeah, if you see a crate laying on the ground near your farm, click on it with caution. It may not be all fun and games. So, and at any time, of course, you can pause this. Now, the other thing we got to worry about is the fact that we have cows in there, and they have water, but they have no food. So, what I'm going to do next episode is put in a little grass field here and start feeding our cows. But until next time, this has been our intro to Farming Giant, an awesome little management game. Hope you enjoyed it. This has been Species 7. Till next we meet, well, take care of yourselves, be good to each other, and ciao for now.